and a clever teammate in Tempe Town where the questions ignite. We live for Big Hat Thursdays all night.
I want to remind you guys, as always, Long Island iced teas and Cape Cods, just $4 all night tonight, guys. Long Island iced teas and Cape Cods, $4. Woo! 8 o'clock, guys. Let's begin. Question number 1. What's the name for a group of camels? Is that A, a Nazareth, B, a Hummer, C, a Menthol, or D, a Caravan? What's the name for a group of camels? Is that A, a Nazareth, B, a Hummer, C, a Menthol, or D, the Caravan? Question number 2, multiple choice. Which is another term for trickle-down economics? Is that A, bait and switch, B, horse and sparrow, C, grab and shake, or D, fountain and shill? Which of these is another term for trickle-down economics? Is that A, bait and switch, B, horse and sparrow, C, grab and shake, or D, fountain and shill? You good? All right, question number 3. What was the last letter added to the English language? Was that A, B, R, C, Q, or D, J? What was the last letter added to the English language? Is that A, B, R, C, Q, or D, J? Question number 4. Black sapote fruit tastes like what? Is that A, cheddar cheese, B, chocolate pudding, C, Chilean sea bass, or D, coconut cake? Black sapote fruit tastes like what? Is that A, cheddar cheese, B, chocolate pudding, C, Chilean sea bass, or D, coconut cake? Number 5. Which common spice is actually a hallucinogen? Is that A, anise, B, cumin, C, nutmeg, or D, dill? What common spice is a hallucinogen? Is that A, anise, B, cumin, C, nutmeg, or D, dill? In the 1800s, which ailment did ketchup supposedly cure? Is that A, indigestion, B, insomnia, C, depression, or D, being a witch? In the 1800s, which ailment did ketchup supposedly cure? Is that A, indigestion, B, insomnia, C, depression, or D, being a witch? Number 7. The Strait of Magellan separates what archipelago? Is that A, Tierra del Fuego, B, Numara Atoll, C, Galapagos, or D, Bikini Bottom? Number 8. What is the heliopause? Is that A, a space wall, B, helicopter blades, C, a dog's paw pad, or D, a plastic surgeon? What is the heliopause? Is it A, a space wall, B, helicopter blades, C, a dog's paw pad, or D, a plastic surgeon? Number 9. Who was the sidekick to Thundar the Barbarian? Is that A, Ukla, B, Bambappa, C, Wolfman, or D, Dardrax? Who was the sidekick to Thundar the Barbarian? Is that A, Ukla, B, Bambappa, C, Wolfman, or D, Dardrax? Sidekick to Thundar the Barbarian. How well do you know that? Number 10. What designer's signature are red bottoms? Is that A, Louis Vuitton, B, Coco Chanel, C, Christian Louboutin, or D, Christian Dior? Christian Dior, correction. What designer's signature are red bottoms? Is that A, Louis Vuitton, B, Coco Chanel, C, Christian Louboutin, or D, Christian Dior? Red bottoms, what are those? What's the name for a group of camels? That's D, a caravan. B, another name for trickle-down economics. That was horse and sparrow. Horse and sparrow, because the horse eats the seeds and the birds pick it out of their shit. So it trickles down. It works, you know? And the last letter included in the alphabet, J. And what does that fruit taste like? The black sapote? That's chocolate pudding. And which of these is a hallucinogen? That was nutmeg. You eat enough nutmeg, you can hallucinate. And number 6, ketchup was invented to cure what? That was indigestion. Because it was basically a slurry of tomatoes, mushrooms, and what other concoctions they had on hand, so it just made you shit your brains out. And what's that, God, I forgot the question already, but either way, 7, Tierra del Fuego. The Strait of Magellan, there we go, Strait of Magellan separates Tierra del Fuego. And the heliospace is the space wall. And the sidekick to Thundar the Barbarian was Ukla. And who makes the red bottoms? Of course, that's C, Christian Louboutin. Christian Louboutin. Alrighty, guys, so here's where we stand for all of our teams out here. Calico Girls with 9. Waking Up in Vegas, 7. All right. And Doge and Gabbana and the Smartinis, both with 6. Beers the Mind Chiller, 5. Solo Jodo, 3. And Pukru, 3. There's a lot to go. There's a lot of places to go. Speaking of which, for our tournament teams, congratulations. We'll need a tiebreaker really quick. I apologize. When I tested it out earlier, it didn't do the remote thing. I was able to do it from down there, so. Oh, that was painful. I appreciate that. Now you'll decide a tiebreaker. Fuck, it only took 10 years. Jake Secret Admirers are the red team. Ridley, Pokemon Trainer, and Kirby. And Fellas in Paris are Little Mac, Incineroar, and Shulk. All right, so it's Ridley's got 2 lives, Pokemon Trainer all 3, and Kirby all 3. Oh, make Kirby 2. Kirby's down to 2 now. All right, let's see. Damn, Pokemon Trainer, still all 3 lives. Little Mac, gotta pull your weight there. Just over halfway through with this. Blue team's down to 1 life for every character. Oh! And the Pokemon Trainer. Triple finish. Wow. That's rough. That was rough. That was good. And the red team. All right. Thank you for that, guys. All right, we finally got that going. I appreciate the patience on that one. Like I said, that worked out a lot better when I was testing it out, so. The tiebreaker round there goes to Jake's Secret Admirers. Takes that first round. 1 for Jake's Secret Admirers. All right, everybody, we're going to get back to regular trivia here. This is 2010 through 2019. There's no one way this is going to go. There's little sports, a little bit of everything in there. What? Right, yeah. Yeah, he hit all of you guys with that finisher. That was insane. Alrighty. 2010 through 2019. This is for everybody. Everybody's in this one. Question number 1. Less than one season in, what Tonight Show host was forced out in 2010? What Tonight Show host was forced out in 2010? If you won't, I won't. What military policy did Obama repeal in 2011? If you won't, I won't. What military policy did Obama repeal in 2011? Number 3 for 2010s. What filmmaker made his bar-raising dive into the Marianas Trench in 2012? What filmmaker made his bar-raising dive into the Marianas Trench in 2012? (2010s). Number 4. In 2013, what band became the first to play a concert on every continent? In 2013, what band became the very first to play a concert on every continent? Question number 5. Always fresh, eh? Burger King purchased what donut chain in 2014? Always fresh, eh? Burger King purchased what donut chain in 2014? Number 6. Harper Lee published what 2015 sequel for To Kill a Mockingbird? Harper Lee published what 2015 sequel for To Kill a Mockingbird? Published what sequel for To Kill a Mockingbird? Stop that. Question number 7. R.I.P. What Cincinnati gorilla became the unsung hero of 2016 memes? What Cincinnati gorilla became the unsung hero of 2016 memes? Number 8. This is not a joke. What film actually won Best Picture in 2017? This is not a joke. What film actually won Best Picture in 2017? This is not a joke. What film won Best Picture in 2017? Number 9. Lip injections got 12 of what disqualified from a 2018 beauty pageant? Lip injections got 12 what disqualified from a 2018 beauty pageant? And last question here, number 10. 25 years after its release, what Songbird Supreme single reached number 1 in 2019? 25 years after its release, what Songbird Supreme single reached number 1 in 2019? Alrighty, question number 1. Who was forced out of his spot? What late night talk show host? That was Conan O'Brien. Legally cannot be on TV. And in 2011, Obama repealed what? Don't ask, don't tell. Woo. And who went down to the Marianas Trench to raise the bar? That was James Cameron. And who played every continent in 2013? That's Metallica. And then Burger King bought what franchise? Tim Hortons. Burger King owns Tim Hortons. And the sequel to Tequila Mockingbird is Go Set a Watchman. And RIP for Harambe. And actually, this movie won it. It was Moonlighting. And the 12 contestants that were disqualified from the pageant were camels. Yes, it was a Saudi Arabian camel beauty pageant. And 12 camels were found to have lip injections and hump fillers. Yes, no lie, they were camels. And they got ejected from a beauty pageant. Kamala Anderson. There we go. Woo! If you didn't already, I would give you a point for that. Yeah, Moonlight. Oh, Moonlighting. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Same thing. Thank you. That. Sorry, Moonlight. All right. And question number 10. After 25 years, what song finally reached number 1? That was All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yes. Oh, all right. So, after 2 rounds now, I've got Calico Girls and Beers the Mind Chiller with 14. Waking Up in Vegas, 13. Doge and Gabbana, Smartinis, both 12. Solo Joto with 8 and Pukru, 8. So, very, very close there for 2 rounds. And Fellas in Paris, you guys scored 8 that round. You guys you didn't even attempt the last question. The time's the time. They had time. Oh. Alrighty, guys. Well, you're tied right now. Don't worry. There's still a lot to go. You're tied. Alrighty, guys. This next round, everybody's in on this one here. Everybody's in on this round. We're doing acronyms. I know that in the stories I put out that it was going to be abbreviations, and then through extensive Googling, difference between abbreviation and acronym, I found out I wanted acronyms. So, we're doing acronyms. Alrighty, guys, question number 1 for acronyms. Oh, by the way, I do have to point this out. I love this one. I love that this was like a PSA for parents. DLOD, doing lots of drugs. Sex barbecues, hell yeah. I regret to say that I was never invited to any sex barbecues, but there's still a lot of time, but we'll see. Alrighty, guys. Be careful of what your kids are texting. You never know if they need more heroin. Love it, though. Love it. All right, guys. Back to trivia. Back to regular trivia. Question number 1. Sonar stands for sound, navigation, and what? Sonar stands for sound, navigation, and what? Number 2. It's all French to me, especially what acronym for an invite? It's all French to me, especially what acronym for an invite? All French. Ooh, tequila. Like OMG, TTYL. Thank you, George. OMG, TTYL. What does XOXO typically mean? Like OMG, TTYL. What does XOXO typically mean? Question number 4. What word from Interpol's full name is missing from their condensed name? What word from Interpol's full name is missing from their condensed name? And number 5, Going 86 will also pick up a 15 as well for what military rulebook? Going 86 will pick up a 15 as well for what military rulebook? You guys can just give me the letters if you want. You guys can give me the letters if you want. Yeah, letters work. Number 6. What puts the PC in the ASPCA? What puts the PC in the ASPCA? Number 7. What N-word separates NCIS from CSI? What N-word separates NCIS from CSI? Look at you guys all giggling over there. What N-word separates NCIS from CSI? And let me, quick reminder for all of you guys, I better not see the wrong N-word on there. There's a million ones that you could possibly use. There's one right one. There's one wrong one. As long as that does not appear on anywhere in your slips, we're gonna be fine. But what if it's singing Elmo's favorite song? Can Elmo sing it too? Alrighty, question number 8. A person taking the LSAT might be trying to get into what school? A person taking the LSAT might be trying to get into what school? Number 9. Sometimes TLDR. What online forum acronym encourages anything? Sometimes TLDR. What online forum acronym encourages anything? And last question here. This is number 10. Fill in the blank. Transmission control blank internet protocol. Fill in that blank. Transmission control blank internet protocol. Transmission control blank internet protocol. Alrighty, finally, some technical difficulties, but that's alright. Question number 1 for the acronyms. Sonar, sound, navigation, and ranging. And if you're trying to reserve a spot somewhere, you'd RSVP. XOXO, hugs and kisses. And the word missing from Interpol is it's International Criminal Police. Criminal Police. And number 5, 86 and 15 will get you both hit in what rulebook? That was the UCMJ, known as Uniform Code of Military Justice. UCMJ. And the PC in ASPCA stands for Prevention of Cruelty. And the N-word missing from NCIS, that was Naval. Naval Crime Scene Investigators. And the LSAT is the test to law school. Law school admissions test. And too long didn't read for what that was. AMA, Ask Me Anything. AMA, Ask Me Anything. And TC blank IP is Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol. TCP IP. Alrighty. Alrighty, I will need a tiebreaker from you guys really quickly. Give me 3. Give me 3. Alrighty. That worked out a lot better. Alrighty. Let's see, who's out? No, all three still in. All right, Wario's kind of dragging down there. Yeah, you guys also have three characters, like very short and stubby. Although if Wario gets his motorcycle going around, it could work out. Oh, one down. Oh, okay. I thought Sonic was gonna fall there. Let's see. Blue team all around 30% right now. There we go. It's kind of catching up. Let's see who's gonna be the first casualty. Sonic and Wario. First casualties there. Snake's got 5. And Wario again. What happened there? I turned around. He was already out. Alrighty. All right, Wario and Meta Knight both down to 1. Oh, red team again. All right, red team pulled that one out. So red team pulls ahead 2-1. All right. After the 3 rounds, going into the mystery round, I've got Beers and Mind Chiller with 21. Smartinis right behind him with 20. Waking Up in Vegas, 19. Calico Girls, 17. Doja Gabbana, 17. Solo Jodo, 11. And Poo Crew, 11. And the answers there for each of these. Lightning round. Who's got the most Stanley Cups wins? That's Montreal. What team was the hockey or the Utah hockey team? That's right here, the Coyotes. And where's yours? Here's where we stand right now. You guys are tied at 2 apiece. Now we have the mystery round. Alrighty, guys. Mystery round, question number 1. What stew is made from odds and ends of any meat? What stew is made from odds and ends of any meat? Question number 2. Where would you find the world's largest fjords? Where would you find the world's largest fjords? The bow is located on what part of a ship? The bow is located on what part of a ship? Where would you find the bow? Question number 5. Camp Green Lake is the setting to what 1998 Lewis Satcher novel? Camp Green Lake is the setting to what 1998 Lewis Satcher novel? Question number 6. By mass, what is the most abundant element on Earth? By mass, what is the most abundant element on Earth? Most abundant element, what is that? Number 7. What is the family's name in Disney's Incredibles? What is the family's name in Disney's Incredibles? Number 8. President Biden signed what 2022 act creating helpful incentives to produce semiconductors? President Biden signed what 2022 act creating helpful incentives to produce semiconductors? Number 9. Last question for the mystery round. Girls, what actor played Kylo Ren in the Star Wars universe? Girls, what actor played Kylo Ren in the Star Wars universe? Question number 1, what type of stew is made from the odds and ends of any type of meat? I'll give you this one if you need to redo it over. It's a mulligan stew. Mulligan stew. Where would you find the largest fjords? That's in Greenland. The opposite of a taper? That's a fade. Where would you find the bow? It's called the fore. The front of the ship is called the fore. That is also question 4. I was trying to sneak that one in there on you guys. All right, Camp Green Lake is a setting for holes. Most abundant element by weight or by its total mass is iron. The family from The Incredibles, that's the Parr family. And number 8, the answer was in the question. It was the CHIPS Act. Yes, and I said girls. Who was the actor from Star Wars? He was also in the show Girls. That's Adam Driver. So you got mulligans, greens, fades, four, holes, irons, par, chips, drivers. Of course, these are all terms about golf. Golf was the mystery theme. Alrighty. Here's where we stand going into the final round. Beer's the Mind Chiller. Doing great there. Got a narrow lead over the Smartinis. 35. Smartinis 32. Waking Up in Vegas 27. Doge Gabbana right there at 25. Calico Girls 23. Solo Johto 21. And Pooker. You guys are just neck and neck there. Alrighty. And Jake's Secret Admirers. You guys took that round there. Yes. They got everything right on that one. It's all right, though. I think this is right up your guys' alley. We don't have to worry about this next one. Alrighty, guys. This is not our normal thing. I appreciate you guys bearing with us on this. Like you said, we're doing the tournament. We've been building up to this for months. I've been writing questions and getting all the presentations done all the way up until like 4 p.m. today. We do stuff all around the valley. We always accept sponsors with messages, stuff like that. That helps us do events like this for the tournaments. So if you or anybody you know would like to sponsor any events around the valley, please let us know. We will say or promote anything, just about anything you guys want. Alrighty, guys. This last round is the big question. One question, 10 answers. One question, 10 answers. I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. By total number of games sold, name the top 10 best-selling Nintendo 64 games of all time. Name the top 10 best-selling Nintendo 64 games. Oh, I will get you one, yeah. We're talking about the 10 best-selling games from Nintendo of all time. Number 1, no surprise. No surprise here. Super Mario 64. Then right after that, Mario Kart 64. Then James Bond GoldenEye 007. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Super Smash Bros. Pokemon Stadium. Donkey Kong Donkey Kong 64. And then Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah. And Star Fox. And the last one, number 10 on this list, Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie. Alrighty. Let's get to our winners. In third place tonight, I've got Waking Up in Vegas, third place tonight. Alrighty. And in second place tonight, I've got the Smartinis. And first place tonight, I know you guys are excited about this, Beer's the Mind Chiller. Congratulations, guys. All right, Waking Up in Vegas, Smartinis, and Beer's the Mind Chiller. All right, so for that question there, I think you guys only missed 2 on that one. I think you guys got about 5 there. So you guys are dead, even, tied. Wii Sports is the best-selling Nintendo game of all time. How many millions of copies did Wii Sports sell? All right, guys. So I asked you guys, Wii Sports, the best-selling game, Nintendo game of all time. How many millions did it sell? Fellas in Paris, you guys have 100 million. Jake's Secret Admirers, you guys have 175 million. You guys ready for this actual number? 89.9 million, fellas in Paris. Congratulations once again.